Hi Pisces, this is your reading. I'm just going to make it slightly smaller so that you can see all the cards. And thank you very much for your extra support. I'm going to use the Lapis Tarot. So here we go. We've got the Queen of Wands here. So some of you could be coupling up. We've already got the King of Wands and you've got the Nine of Wands. We've got the Hierophant and we have the Six of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Swords again. So I'm sorry about my tarot mat. This is my tarot mat, but I use the silk side because there's already a preconceived way of reading. It is the Celtic cross and I don't like the Celtic cross. I like my 9 cards, and this format for the weeklies. I use the 9 card format for my readings. So here we go. I'm just going to make it a little bit lighter. It's because of this deck is quite dark, but it's very vibrant in the colors. I think it's quite cute. Sometimes you think it is a bat, another time a funny rabbit, an imaginary animal, but I do enjoy it. Okay, so you come in with the Queen of Swords again in the same position as your general reading. So again, you could be dealing or meeting a widow or a single parent, a widower or a widow. Okay. I'm sorry if you hear sawing going on because they're chopping trees down here. I have noticed. So again, this is Libra prominently, but don't forget Gemini or Aquarius. Again, you are sharp. This is telling me you're definitely you're on the ball. You're sharp. You're a quick thinker, like the Queen of Swords. She has to think very quick because she usually represents somebody that is a mediator or an arbitrator. And she protects others that she loves and that she's called upon to protect. And also she does the walk and the talk. So she's a great communicator. If you're not dealing with a Queen of Swords or meeting with them, then you could be taking a page out of her book. You can be communicating more. You've got your emotions under control, especially now that you are very highly sensitive to the moon energy, and you might need to go to meetings and you have to put on your business mind and your business front. So definitely you might be talking, communicating more. You might be holding presentations. You could be flogging or blogging even more. You could be writing. You could be anybody that's does communications or actors. You might have joined an acting club, or you might have joined a choir or something like that. But definitely you are in business mode. Also that energy, I'm getting that vibe from doing the business, being on the ball, also being very strategic and planning. After all, if this is a Gemini, then this could also be the Sagittarius. You could be dealing with the opposite sign. I'm hearing your opposite sign now. I don't know what your opposite sign is. Could be Virgo, I'm not quite sure, or Leo. I'll have to find that out. That could be a very interesting subject for a video. Anyway, you can communicate like no other as well, Pisces, because you are a dual sign like Libra and Gemini. So I believe you are good communicators, especially Pisces women. My experience, because I've worked for 2 of them, and they were right on the ball. They're great business women, okay? They want everything to be precise, and they are very good money managers. So perhaps you might be trying to balance the books because we are in tax season, as you know. But definitely you could be seeking professional advice because of Mercury retrograde, because you might be signing official documentation as well. So you need an official or a professional representation. Now, we've also got the Queen of Wands at the beginning of the week, and that is Leo. So we've got Aries, we've got Sagittarius and Leo. So definitely the fire signs are around you, could be prominent ones, but also you might be full of passion as well, and being strategic and planning. Like I said, you have to be sharp and on the ball, like the Queen of Swords, because you might be doing business, okay? Definitely with the postcard, like going into a new situation. So you might have to sign official contracts, like a job or investments or marriage. She could be the Justice of the Peace if you are looking for a partner or getting married. This could also be one of those, what you call those people that arrange marriages, marriage broker. So you could be dealing with a marriage broker. So somebody that's giving advice, making plans and taking those plans into action, like the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Come what may, they go for what they want, and they're very creative in getting it. This could mean that some of you could be partnering up. After difficult times, because you've got the Nine of Wands here, you are coming to the end of a phase of perhaps difficulties, and you haven't been able to take action. Now, this could be also a little delay here because we are in Mercury retrograde and you've learned from the past. So you want to delay things until the 15th of May. So take this time out to rest, not to mope around, but to rest and to rejuvenate your batteries so that you are ready on the 16th to sign that contract. Wow. So there is an ending to difficulties and there is a new beginning. There will be celebrations, definitely, as you've got the Four of Wands here. Like I said, some of you could be getting married. This is the Justice of the Peace. And you've got the Hierophant here. He's the priest. He also marries people. You might be getting married in the church and in the registry office. But it seems to me that the registry office is more of a second thing than getting married in the church by the priest, having a blessing. Definitely you could also be getting a blessing for a house that you've just moved into, purchased or rented. Again, you could be celebrating with a housewarming party. If not, then you could be invited to a wedding or another party like a housewarming party. Definitely the advisor, the arbitrator, the mediator is represented by the Hierophant and the Queen of Swords here. So definitely seeking advice from somebody mature that you love, trust and respect, if it's not a professional. Okay. Now 4 means productivity and stability. So stability is being returned. Also with the Hierophant, it gives me an idea. Usually he's got the keys, but I don't see the keys on this. But definitely, usually there's 2 keys and 2 pupils at the base of his feet, passing on your knowledge. If you're not seeking advice, you could be passing on your knowledge to third parties. He can be an advocate, a lawyer, a priest, a doctor, a teacher, a professor, but in the same thing, you could be the teacher or the professor, passing on your knowledge. Also, the subconscious could be coming out into the conscious. Perhaps you might seek advice on that you want to put your ideas into the material world. That could be your new thing. It might throw you out of your comfort zone, but you need to come out of your comfort zone, like the postcard said. Okay, so you definitely have a clear message from heaven. You've also got the Six of Pentacles. Perhaps you need advice on financial matters. Like I said, we are in tax season, so perhaps you could be getting a tax rebate. That is the more fortunate side of this card. That could be the institution or the person, because we are lying in between the Hierophant and the Queen of Swords, representing institutions, municipalities. So perhaps this, and she is looking at the Six of Pentacles, and also the scales, balancing books, balancing your finances. But I also feel that some of you could be getting a very good rediment back. Okay, so a tax rebate. I believe that this is the page that is bringing in that news. You've got a tax rebate coming. If you have a great accountant or bookkeeper, they should already be able to predict more or less approximately what the amount could be that is being rebated to you. Definitely. Wow. With the Six of Pentacles, if you are the less fortunate, you're getting a helping hand or a gift from the more fortunate. And if you are the more fortunate, you could be helping the less fortunate with a helping hand, a listening ear, or a gift. This doesn't have to be money, like I said, but I think it is. Check with your higher power, the subconscious. You definitely have to also think and understand and be aware of your intuition, especially with this new moon. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Take care, stay safe, and know that you are loved, and the angels have your back. Take care.